Objects in motion, stay in motion.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something. And he's well aware of it, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jalen Duren is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Iverson in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, the forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
And the Nets with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. For the 3. They get it again. Duren finds Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Wells. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Melton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Iverson kicks to Melton. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Richard, take a look at DeAnthony Melton's game. A combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open 3, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single night.
Here's Melton. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Edey, down low. A kick out to Bane. Nailed from 3-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Duren with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shoots in deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bane starts getting points inside.
Pass to Iverson, and Thomas has it in the corner. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Now Melton, guarded by Morant. Here's Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bane, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thomas, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Pass to Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Gigi. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Kings.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
They've got Smart. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And there's Jackson, and it's Van Vliet into the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Nobody near Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That will complete this four-game homestand. Van Vliet passes to Jackson. Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson from downtown. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing, and while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. No good from Clark. Gwinnett shooting well. 50% for the four. Pass to Lewis. Irving, a screen on Van Vliet. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Lewis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Smart finds Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Iverson. He had 25 points in the win against Miami. Back to Claxton. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Van Vliet. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Memphis. Baines checked in for Jaren Jackson. Wells comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Morant in for Fred Van Vliet. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Irving. Cameron Thomas. He's checked in for Johnson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Lewis. Here's Finney-Smith. Iverson kicks to Thomas. 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now, here's Melton. Iverson kicks to Finney-Smith. Morant against Melton. Shoots over Morant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Melton's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Outside Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Melton passes to Iverson. Back to Melton. Duren with a screen on Jackson. Melton's shot is good.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Nets leading by 3. Iverson outside. To the paint. Here's Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 3. Gonna step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No. And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have refreshing eggs for the second half.
And that's all for us.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Iverson. Then it's Duren. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Melton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He scored 25 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. The opposition couldn't stop him all night. He certainly had them figured out on the offensive end. Let's see if he can do it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Pass to Wells. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Driving the lane, just 4 to shoot. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
He used to catch defenders off guard with his range, but now everyone knows that Bane is a marksman.
Melton finds Thomas. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Outside, Bane. Now here's Wells. Finney-Smith defending. Bane, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Finney-Smith passes to Duren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Agnew picks one up. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
And stolen by Iverson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one drops. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Wells wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Wells has got 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
During the pass to Iverson. And Thomas has it in the corner. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists now tonight. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And a wide open look for Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up.